out there with Butler. And it's Green in at center. And for the Kings, the post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Outside Curry. Fades. Levine with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside for Murray. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
There's Green with the three, and the Warriors miss again. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a three-point game. Levine passes to Sabonis. DeRozan for three. They get it back. Murray finds Ellis. Shot clock at 6. For three, Levine off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Ellis against Curry. Ellis kicks to Murray. Pass to Levine. Shoots the three. Green with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. For three, Murray. Sabonis. Kick out to Levine. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got a couple of threes now on the first for the Kings.
A rapid-fire release by Levine on that one.
Launches it, and Draymond Green gets the three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here is Ellis. Following Draymond Green's three, knocks down the three ball.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Now, here's Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now, Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Another three for Golden State.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Now, Green, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Green, no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A three, LaVine. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Pajemski. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. Ellis against Curry. From the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside, Levine. The three. And another three for Sacramento.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Curry can't get it to go. Puts up a deep three. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
You've got Carter. Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Healed against Monk. On the wing, Hield fires from way outside. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lyles passes to Monk. And here's Sabonis. Pass to Lyles. Monk for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Curry dishes to Hield. There's the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Monk for 3. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the 3-point line.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team. Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Pass to LaRavia. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 9. 3-pointer Hield. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's LaRavia. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Carter. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Pass to Kuminga. Drills it from outside. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ellis outside. LaVine for 3. Lyles with it inside. Monk finds LaVine. Now Lyles. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Ellis can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Ellis against Curry. Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry from deep. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And it's Green missing. Sacramento leading by 6. Here's Levine. Nice form on the 20-footer. Levine's got 14 points for the game.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. Levine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
Left side, Butler. Outside, Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
DeRozan kicks to Levine. DeRozan with a screen for Levine. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Butler. Goes up on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. Butler finds Green. Green with a screen on DeRozan. Butler from outside. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Levine deciding where to go with it. The Warriors pull it in.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Sabonis kicks to Levine. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Levine's got 20.
And that distribution from Sabonis just keeps growing. Found the open man that time.
Warriors ball.
Right side, Butler. There's the pick. For 3, just 5 to shoot. Curry outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. There's so many years in the NBA. You would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And Zoelos will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Out to DeRozan. Jacks up a 3. That one misses.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. On the wing, Green. DeRozan defending. Butler a screen on Murray. Butler on the wing. from downtown. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Ellis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Levine for three, and Curry pulls it down. Warriors trail by 6. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Knocked away. Sabonis with the steal. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
Back to Monk. 1:16 left in the third quarter. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the three ball is good. DeRozan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And DeRozan is selective when it comes to taking threes, but they're looking confident from the corner.
Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On the wing, Levine from outside the arc. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Butler sets a screen for Curry. There's the triple. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Monk with the ball. He's got 9. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the King. He has... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Warriors trail by 9. Miles out there with Levine. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Monk in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Curry dishes to Hield. Five to shoot. Curry a screen on Monk. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and the 3 off target. Sacramento leading by 9. It's stolen by Hield. Outside, Kuminga. Lets it go from deep. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Kuminga.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Pass to Wiles. Back to Levine. Takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Beyond the arc. Kuminga, no good. And here's Monk. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Kings making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski's checked in. The shot by Monk is no good. Warriors trail by 6. On the wing, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Podziemski on the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. From deep, Ellis. Good on the three-point shot. And the Kings lead by 5.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Kuminga. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. It's stolen by Curry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And it's LaRavia missing. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Oh, good on the 3. The Kings have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Kings moving the ball around. Levine for 3 hits the three-point bomb. Levine's got 14 points here in the second half.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Kuminga with a wide-open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And a cold-blooded triple to calm this crowd down after what looked like a huge 3 at the other end.
Levine against Payton. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's LaRavia. And there's a foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson-Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Murray's checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Malik Monk. Back to Butler to take the lead. Trifecta!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Levine for 3. It's in! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And that's like a body blow answered with another body blow. And these fans go from dejection to deliriousness in a matter of seconds.
And Zorellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And starting to see what this kid is made of. Murray not shying away from the challenge so far.
Takes the 3. And it's Butler missing. Murray outside. Dives to the hoop. Money!
Give them credit. They worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Knocks down the 3.
3 points.
And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.
NBA. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Avdia. They set the pick. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Here's Levine for three. Gets the three ball to go.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
And here's Simons outside. Rebound by Sacramento.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Three-pointer sharp. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Murray, no good. For Portland, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to speak with the head coach of the Kings for a minute. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Levine. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Simons passes to Avdia. Back to Simons. 4-3. Another three for Portland.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Avdia, screen on Levine. Here's Kamare, defended by DeRozan. From behind the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. To the left side wing. Ellis's shot is off. Trailblazers lead by 3.
Blocking foul called on.
Side out.
DeMar DeRozan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. Grant's checked in for Portland. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. The three is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
And Stan, over his long NBA career, DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
Avdia from outside drills it from deep. Avdia's got 6 points.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Portland leading. Grant outside. It's Avdia on the wing. Pass to Ayton. He puts up a three. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Well, the Kings shooting has not been great early. Just 27%. DeRozan for three. Right side Monk. Here's Levine for three. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
Simons with it, now guarded by Monk. Grant with a screen on Murray. Avdia passes to Grant. Jacks up a three. And there's Simons. That one's good on the assist from Grant.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
The deep three from Levine. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Trailblazers lead by 3. Simons passes to Ayton. Oh, yikes, not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Monk for 3. From beyond the arc and then some.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Now Simons. He's got 9. Grant outside. Optia, screen on DeRozan. Gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Tie game, and some big points being put on the board as we... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Klingin out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 3. The small forward, Henderson. And here's Grant from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
Sabonis finds Carter. Back to Sabonis. Here's Laravia. And another basket for Sacramento. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given the chance.
And it's Laravia missing. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's the pick. Kamare. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Outside Monk. From deep. And Klingin pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Thybulle passes to Henderson. Knocks down the long J. Henderson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Laravia.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
Here's Klingin. No points so far. Offline with a 3.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. More coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Monk against Thybulle. They get it back. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Nails it from 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Beyond the arc. And it's Laravia missing. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league, and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Now here's Henderson. For 3, Klingin. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Laravia, covered by Thybulle. Pass to Lyles. Monk with it. Back to Lyles. There's the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Here's Henderson, stolen by Carter. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's LaRavia. Off target with the three. Portland trailing here. Here's Henderson. Grant outside. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by Portland. The Kings have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Monk with it. Henderson picks him up. Back to Lyles. Pass to LaRavia. And here's Monk. There's the triple. And that one's good. LaRavia. And it's a 5-point Sacramento lead.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Clingan. No made baskets yet. Here's Kamari. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Grant to halt the run. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the attack, Carter. Here's Monk. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Kings on top, up 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Simons finds Ayton. Back to Simons. Pass to Avdia. From the arc. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's DeRozan missing. Blazers trail by 5. Simons passes to Avdia. Back to Simons. Here's Kamari. Fires the 3. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Kamari. 4 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Avdia. Good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Again, the miss by the Kings. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Ayton passes to Avdia. Simons, a screen on DeRozan. Avdia from outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Pure from three-point range. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's LaVine for 3. Rebounded by Kamari. Kamari's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Simons. It's sharp on the wing. Launches it. Fires in the triple. And now a 4-point Portland lead.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Avdia. 15 points in the game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Ellis. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to the wing. Simons outside. And the three off target. The Kings have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Ellis' shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
They set a pick. Pass to Aiden. On the wing, Simons. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Simons has got 11 points.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Let's go with a 3. And Aiden pulls it down.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
He buries it from 3.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Now here's Sharp. Aiden with a screen. Avdia finds Aiden. The 17-footer. That one's wide left.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Denny Avdia making it happen for the Portland Trailblazers. Torching. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Jeremy Grant out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then there's Klingon. And it's Banton in at the 2. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now here's Williams. Here's Banton. Sends it home from three-point land. Banton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And here's Grant from the arc. Doesn't go for him. Kings trail by 6. Outside Monk. Pass to LaRavia. Oh, he picked him clean. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Valanciunas to the middle. It's stolen. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Williams. Again, the miss by Portland.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Offensive board. Here's Ellis. Valanciunas passes to LaRavia. Kept alive. Outside Monk. Launches a 3. And another miss by Sacramento. Trailblazers lead by 6. Levine with a steal. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And stolen by Williams. For 3, Klingon. Drains the triple. Klingon's got his first 3 points of the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hits a three-pointer.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Batten can't get it to go. Kings trail by 6. Here we go. Monk for 3. It's hauled in by Henderson. For Portland, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Takes the 3. Here's Williams. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
The deep 3 from Levine. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Levine's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, you have to applaud Levine's work ethic. He gives his all to find points for his team.
Avdia from outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Kamare's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Levine with the ball for Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Look at Levine stretching his range.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
There's Simons with a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
Shot by Levine, no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the 4th quarter. The 3 ball. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Simons. Pass to Kamare. Now Avdia. There's a screen. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Now Portland with it. The lead is 2. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
Avdia from outside. Misses there. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Green, the screen. Here's the three. Lets the three fly. Curry's shot is off. Avdia against Butler. No good with the triple. Pass to Moody. And stolen by Ayton. He tries for three. Portland again missing. Curry on the wing. Covered by Simons. A deep three from Butler. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Now here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again. A three ball. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Three-pointer. No good on that one. Portland's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Avdia finds Simon. Drills the three-pointer.
And both teams here early on just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall.
Now here's Green, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
Simons, the pass to Avdia. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Simons kicks to Avdia. Simons surveying the D. And it's good for two. Simons has got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now Simon, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Out to the right wing. Here's Kamare. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Jimmy Butler. The Trailblazers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in. And he nails the third. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
And that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Trains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Avdia. 5 points in the game. Fader on the way. And Moody pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Green missing. Trailblazers leading by 6. Ayton wide open. The quick look, no good that time.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
I'd like to know what he was thinking. Did he think? Nah, he couldn't have thought that was a good shot. That was an awful shot.
But Jemski's shot is good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Simons finds Avdia. Here's Sharp. Portland no good that time either. Here's Pajemski, covered by Simons. Green with a screen on Simon. Avdia against Butler. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Trailblazers now. They lead by 4. And they're moving it up. For the 3. The shot, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Henderson. Then there's Grant. Then there's Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Grant gets a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Henderson, no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 4. Kuminga kicks to Hield. Back to Kuminga. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Portland again missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. They grab their own miss. Kuminga with a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Henderson kicks to Ayton. Connects from three-point range. Ayton's got his first 3 points of the game. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Williams. Grant kicks to Ayton. Henderson outside. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 4. And a deep 3 from Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And the Warriors with some changes. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Payton. Abdias checked in for Portland. Shaden Sharp comes in for Henderson. Simons kicks to Grant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Another miss by Curry. Trailblazers leading by 4. Puts up a 3. No good from Grant. The Warriors shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Grant for 3. Again, the miss by Grant. The Warriors shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Curry against Grant. Fires the 3. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Curry.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Now, here's Simon. He has 5. Pass to Avdia. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Stephen Curry. Now Simon. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Golden State's ball. It's a 1-point game. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the 5. That's the Warriors' 5. And for Portland, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Butler deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Ayton. Ayton a screen on Curry. 3-pointer, Simon.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry dishes to Butler. Butler sets a screen for Curry. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Butler a screen on Simon. Curry kicks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. For the lead. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A nice shot by Simons.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Curry with a wide-open look. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Trailblazers leading by 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Here's Avdia. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Curry kicks to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Butler loves the three-point look.
Yeah, you can't give Butler any room off that screen. Once he has that, you know he's going to let it fly.
Pass to Kamare. Three-pointer. They get it back. But kick out to Simons. The 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 3. Podziemski on the wing. Back to Curry. For the tie. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Jeremy Grant comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simon. Here's Kamara. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Butler from outside. Curry passes to Butler. Green with a screen on Ayton. Here's Podziemski. Defended by Avdia. On the wing, Payton. Here's Curry with the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Pass to Avdia. Left side, Grant. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Henderson finds Grant. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. Buries the long-range jumper. Avdia's got 11 points.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Payton. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Kamara. Shoots it. Outside, Avdia. 3-pointers off the mark. And it's the Warriors' ball. Butler on the wing. Curry setting the pick for Butler. Back to Podziemski. For the tie. Not going to go that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Portland out in front. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Free ball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Portland, they've got Klingon. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Jeremy Grant, and it's Williams at the 4-shot. Buries it from 3-point range.
They will come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Klingon, fires from the corner, and right through it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Kuminga, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Thybulle for 3. You can't get that one. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And stolen by Thybulle. Henderson outside. Grant with a screen on heel. Henderson, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, dude, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
A nice shot by Klingon.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Payton dishes to Curry. Williams against Kuminga. This one for three, and that one swishes right in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. They now take the lead. Moody's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Pass to Kamare. Launches a three. They grab their own miss. It's stolen by Green. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Pajemski. Defended by Sharp. There's Green with the three. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Simons. Avdia on the wing. Fires the three. And another make to his scoring column. His fifth basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Another pass to Moody. Stolen by Avdia. Simons against Curry. Simons kicks to Avdia. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Here's Kamare. Defended by Moody. Fades and shoots. Clock at 4. Avdia with a screen for Sharp. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one.
Moody the pass to Curry. There's a good screen. Back to Moody. Latrey. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Leading by 5. Now the Warriors moving it up. Outside Curry to the left side wing. Moody with it. From past the arc. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Simons kicks to Avdia. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Lets it go with the three. The three won't fall. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Here's Simons, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Stephen Curry. Second personal foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And so the
competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now here's Green. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Shot by Levine, no good. Pass to Moody. The kick out, Curry. Now Pajimski. Back to Curry. And here's Moody from outside the arc. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the game. And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it? On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
Levine can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The three. DeRozan with the rebound. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Puts up a deep three. Moody, good. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Sabonis finds Levine. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Sacramento. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. The Kings have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so here's Sacramento. Here's Levine. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Curry gets the bucket.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands, see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Pass to Ellis. Shoots over Curry. They kick it out to Murray. The offensive rebound. Here's Ellis. And that time also a missed shot. The Warriors lead by 5. Outside for Butler. Moody on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebound by Sacramento. When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
Here's Pajimski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end. Play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. And the Warriors making a switch here. Heald's checked in. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Ellis. Pass to Pajimski. They set the pick. Back to Moody. From deep. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Kings trail by 10. They need this. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Terrific feed from Valanciunas, a big man scanning the deck.
Levine way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. The Warriors lead by 5. And here's Green from the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
How about that answer from Draymond Green? You don't think the competitor in him wants to step up and answer the call? He did it there.
Here's Levine for 3. And another Sacramento 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
It's stolen by Hield. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Pajemski, and that's not going to go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Taking a look at the Kings. Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Carter in at the 1. Stolen by Carter. Back come the Kings in transition. Sabonis finds Carter. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Pass to Lyles. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Sacramento. The Warriors lead by 10. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And the basket by Monk.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Ellis is checked in for Carter.
Ellis.
There's a screen. For 3. Payton, no good. Kings trail by 7. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Lyles. He's watched by Kuminga. No good on the triple. Golden State has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
Payton with a steal. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And the Warriors make some changes. Green comes in for Jackson Davis, and Pajemski subbed in for Hield. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for the Kings.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
It's Pajemski on the wing. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Green able to hit from 3.
Draymond Green imposing his will and now making threes. This spells trouble with a capital T.
Sabonis finds Monk. Here's Ellis. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Curry, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league. Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Lyles, the pass to LaVine. At the arc, Zach LaVine.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
On the wing, Curry. And here's the fast break. The three is up. Right side, Monk takes a three. Sinks the tray. Now just a three-point Warrior lead.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Levine passes to Sabonis. This one for three. Ooh, Levine with another miss. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Payton. Connects from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 6. Well, the Kings shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Here's Levine. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Levine's got 11.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors make some changes. Butler's checked in for Kuminga. Moody comes in for Payton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Lyles. Here's Levine for three. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Hield passes to Butler. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. Kings trail by 7. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Valanciunas. The ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
And for the Kings, Domantas Sabonis.
17 seconds left in the second period.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. Third team.
Free throw good. Green.
Yeah, what really sets Draymond apart is that tenacity. I mean, he never stops fighting you. I mean, any second he's on the floor, he's competing and he's coming at you.
Here's Levine for three. On target from range. He's got 14. Butler with the ball. Hield for three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Kings trail by 3, and Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really excited. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
Now here's Podziemski. No good on the 3. Outside Murray. Back to DeRozan. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. And here's Murray. Butler covering. Outside Levine. No good. That would have tied it. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Ellis. Sabonis, the pass to Levine. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Levine with a steal for the tie. Ooh, Levine getting after it on the break.
I love it. Doing it at both ends of the floor. Levine's athleticism and anticipation is simply off the charts. These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Levine with a steal. To the inside. Murray passes to Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Payton's checked in for Moody. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Pajimski. Fires the 3. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Now here's Sabonis. Green covering. And stolen by Green. The 3. And there's Curry on the assist by Green. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Sabonis' shot is off.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Levine for 3. Can they get it? Pass to Ellis. Murray from outside. Bottom. 3 ball from Keegan.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray showing he's a capable shooter.
Green, a screen. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Yep, count it. Curry's got 14 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Heald comes in for Curry. And the Kings also making a change. Monk's checked in. Jack's up at 3. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Heald against Carter. Outside for Butler. 6 to shoot. Now here's Heald. Not a lot of room.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Jones from outside. Butler with a steal. Pass to Jackson Davis. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he lobs it up top. Back to Butler. It's stolen. Here's the break.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors, helping them space the floor. 2 triple. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. We've got Zach LaVine, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Malik Monk, and it's LaRavia in at the 4-man position.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Monk. From outside the arc. Ellis's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 10. Curry with it, guarded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas against Curry. On the wing, Payton. To the paint. Levine with a steal. Down low. Larivia passes to Monk. Gets stolen by Hield. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here.
First
All
team.
right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Pajimski's checked in for the Warriors. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Murray's checked in for Laravia. The Warriors lead by 10. Oh, there's the alley! And Kuminga throws it down.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Murray from outside. And another miss by Sacramento. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Levine. Let's go with a 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
It's rebounded by Levine.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it. Ball goes up, and Valanciunas hammers it down. That's unstoppable.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Kings trail by 10. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist by Murray.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Pass to Looney. Hield with the ball, and that's going to be a travel. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga, and Moody is subbed in for Hield. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Monk. Shot's good by Sabonis.
And that's the reason why Sabonis gets the rock. He's just upping the ante.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray from outside. Offensive rebound, Kings. Outside for Levine. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Pajimski's shot is good.
Well, petty plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Here's Moody. Hauled in by the Kings. Levine feeling it out a bit. The 3 from DeRozan. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 7. Down low. Butler drops it in.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
Well, Sacramento is shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Poke loose.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Sacramento again missing. Here's Curry. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
And it's DeRozan missing. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
And so here's Sacramento. 9-point game. Here's Levine for 3. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Shot by Levine, no good. Outside Moody. Butler passes to Moody. The shot, no good. And so the Warriors take the win. Allie, thank you as always.
outside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Well, you aren't kidding.
Al Levine following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simons kicks to Avdia. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach. Now, the concern tonight is the relentless nature of DeMar DeRozan. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, he finds his way to work around it. Sometimes it's with the shot, sometimes it's with the pass. Either way, he'll get you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Murray outside. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Simons kicks to Avdia for the 3. Rebound by Murray.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Great preparation by Levine, getting to his spot and set to let it fly.
You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
And stolen by Sharp. Right side, Avdia. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Levine passes to Sabonis. Kings moving the ball around. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Ellis. Levine's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Sacramento. Avdia, a screen on Ellis. Pass to Avdia. Here's Kamare. From the arc. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento leading by 3. DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Outside, Avdia. Lets it go from the wing. Avdia on the wing. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Avdia's got 6.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Outside, Levine launches a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simons with the ball, out guarded by Murray. Simons kicks to Ayton. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
I love the confidence. And Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Now here's Levine. 6 points for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Kings trail by 3. DeRozan bounce pass and stolen by Simon. Tipped away. Stolen by Levine. On the wing, Murray. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Outside, Simon. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Launches it. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Puts up a 3. Bean with the rebound. from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 9. Simons kicks to Avdia from past the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
We've got Henderson. Jeremy Grant is out there with Klingon. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Henderson. Pass to Thybulle. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And coach this guy, Matisse Thybulle. He really changes what you can do on offense with this defense.
Yeah, look, Matisse Thybulle's as good a defender as there is in the league. He hasn't had that profile because we haven't seen him on TV as much, but he's disruptive. He causes turnovers. He blocks shots. This guy's as good as there is in the league.
So long and disruptive, a great word to use. And so here's Sacramento. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. It's stolen by Monk. Sabonis finds Carter. Here's LaRavia. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. LaRavia's got 6 points in the quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And the basket by Kamare.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, I'm just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Here's Kamare. He's got 5. Thybulle for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the wing on the left. This one for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Here's Kamare.
2 minutes remaining.
And now the Kings fast break. Carter with the 3. That one's not going to go. It's deflected. Trailblazers trail by 7. Thybulle for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Thybulle's got 6 in the quarter.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Miles against Grant. Screen by Sabonis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Kings leading now by 4. Miles passes to LaRavia. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Carter for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And it's obvious Sabonis enjoys passing the basketball. Always ready to get it to an open shooter.
Grant kicks to Thybulle. Back to Grant. Takes the 3. Carter pulls it in. For Sacramento, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. There's Sabonis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Anderson with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Grant outside. Grant with a screen on Sabonis. Back to Grant from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Pass to LaRavia. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
LaRavia's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings. Grant with a screen on Carter. Grant with the ball. Got it off in time. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Sacramento heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Here's Ellis. On the court right now for the Kings. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Now Sharp after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Sharp. In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. But now he is out there a lot and getting started.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Simons. Pass to Kamare. Traps in the tray. Kamare's got 8 points.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Ellis kicks to Sabonis. Takes a 3. It's not going to go for him. Trailblazers trail by 4. Ayton sets the pick for Abdia. From outside the arc. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. DeRozan for 3. The shot misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Kings. They lead by 1. Murray sets a screen for LaVine. No good on the triple. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Abdia finds Simons. Portland moving the ball around. Abdia, a screen on Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Simons. The Kings have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Abdia can't hit.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
DeRozan's shot is off. Portland leading. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Ayton, the pass to Sharp. Three-pointer, Simons sinks the triple. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Here's the 3. And it's Simons missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ellis can't get it to go. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Henderson comes in for Inferni Simons. Monk's checked in for Sacramento. Now here's Henderson. Over Monk. Portland again missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Blazers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Grant for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trailing. Stolen by Grant. Good on the triple. He had 6.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul.
Go basketball.
That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Substitution on the court.
Now Henderson. Outside Williams. Pass to Grant. Clock at 6. Here's Banton. Good if it goes. It's deflected. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Trailblazers ending the third quarter with a... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. We put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Henderson. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Williams. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Moravia. On the wing, Monk. From deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the Kings. Trailblazers leading by 4. Klingon with it. Now defended by Levine. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Here's Laravia. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his pass.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Rupert's checked in. The Kings also with the sub. Isles checked in.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
And the basket by Rupert.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Monk for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Henderson passes to Grant. Outside Williams. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Williams, a screen on Monk. Offensive rebound. Henderson inside the three-point line. 5 on the clock from downtown. It's hauled in by Lyles. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Klingen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Grant, that's good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Lyles, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3.
Sacramento foul.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And then for Sacramento, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Monk. Here's Avdia. Portland again missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Back to Simons. Over Ellis. And it's Simons missing. The Kings trail by 3. Ellis finds Murray. And here's Sabonis. Outside Levine. And stolen by Sharp. It's 2-on-1. Here's Ayton. Portland no good that time either. So it's Sacramento. The deep three from Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Avdia gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster.
Back to Simons. A 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Levine for 3. And they recover it. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. And a miss there on the triple.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Outside, Avdia. There's the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. And it's Sacramento's ball. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Ellis kicks to Levine. Off target from downtown. Right side, Simon. Basket good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great.
at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Trailblazers, Shaedon Sharpe out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Avdia. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamari in at the small forward. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
That shot wide open.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Simons. From behind the arc. Curry's shot is off. Curry against Simons. 4-3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Green missing. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. He tries for 3. The rebound by Moody. The 3 from Curry. That shot off. Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Avdia, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Green, the pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Simons. And here's Curry for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 6.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Simons against Curry. Avdia from outside. Not going to go that time. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. 3-pointer. And the Warriors with another 3.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
And it's Simons penetrating. Lets the 3 fly. And Avdia good for 3. Avdia's gotten his second bucket.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. From downtown. Avdia pulls it in.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
There's Simons with a 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Curry with it. Avdia picks him up. Launches it. And Curry is good for 3. 12 points for him.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Avdia can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 4. Takes the 3. Curry's shot is off. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made 3s.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain 3s on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Knocks it down from distance.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Driving in. Over to the wing. Here's Kamari. Portland again missing. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 12-3 run. Takes a 3. Curry's shot is off. Blazers trail by 7. It's Sharpe on the wing. Back to Simons. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. Simons got 5 points.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharpe with tremendous upside to his game.
Curry passes to Butler. Curry against Simons. Green with a screen on Simons. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by Kamari.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Simons. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Warriors lead by 4. Moody passes to Curry. Green, a screen. That won't go either for Curry. And here's Simons. Off the outside. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. What a... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Payton in at the 3, small forward. Blazers trail by 4. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. He drops it from range.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Henderson for 3. No good on the shot. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors lead by 7. Pass to Hield. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Off the inbound, Henderson drives in, and here's Grant from the arc, knocks down the triple. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given the chance.
Curry's shot is off. Blazers trail by 7. Pass to Klingon, fires for 3. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. That's tipped. Thibault with it. Now guarded by Curry. Henderson outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Kamari. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Jackson-Davis a screen. The 3 from Curry. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Buries it from 3.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Now here's Henderson. He's scoreless. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Curry with another miss. Blazers trail by 4.
2 minutes.
Henderson with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Here's Kamari. And it's off from 3-point range. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game. Portland making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Majimski comes in for Hield. No problems knocking that one down. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Grant with a screen on Curry. Grant against Payton. Thibault passes to Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Klingon. Green covering. Portland again missing. The Warriors lead by 7. Pass to Curry. 1:03 left in the first half of this game. Green finds Curry. Green with a screen on Henderson. And a miss there on the triple. The Trailblazers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And here is Williams. Back to Grant. Williams, a screen on Payton. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green, a screen. There's the triple. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Henderson for 3. Again, the miss by Portland. The Warriors have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Curry looking it over. Launches a 3. Thibault with the board. Up top, Grant. But if it goes, that misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action. Up 10. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
They've got DeAndre Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then there's Abdia, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And here's Simons outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Simons has got 8 points. RJ just playing at a faster pace. Work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Now here's Simons. Give him 8. Outside Sharp. Pass to Kamare. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Simons against Curry. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. There's the 3. Portland with a rebound. Abdia with it. Green picks him up. Abdia can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3 is up. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Abdia from outside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. So he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Butler, a screen on Simons. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Blazers trail by 7. Abdia with it. Now guarded by Curry. And here's Simons outside. Drops in the 3. Simons has got 11 points.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Curry against Simons. They set the screen. Lets it go from deep. Portland with a rebound. Abdia's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kamare. The 3. Here's Ayton. Abdia outside. 3-pointer.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bajemski grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And here's Curry for 3. He drops it from range. Curry's got 39.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Simons. On the wing, Simons. To the wing, right side. Ayton passes to Simons. Here's Kamari. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Avdia. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of it.
Graham, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Grant's checked in for Portland. Rupert comes in for Simons. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Curry. Here's Rupert. Again, the miss by Portland. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Spencer. That three's off the mark. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Rupert. No good from outside. The Warriors lead by 7. Beyond the arc. And the Warriors miss again. And the Trailblazers shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Here's Kamari. Sinks it from distance. Kamari's got 9 points. Here's Spencer. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He added to his...
Fourth quarter time.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Blazers trail by 7. On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharp shooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. And Grant gets it to go.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
Jackson-Davis' screen. Curry's shot is off. The Trailblazers shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Banton can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Hield. Curry with it. The 3 is up. Banton pulls it in. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Klingen's shot is off.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. This one for 3. On target from range. Jackson-Davis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Henderson, the pass to Banton. From deep. Sinks the tray.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
For 3. Williams grabs the board.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And here's Grant from the arc. Jackson-Davis grabs a miss. Jackson-Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry against Henderson. Right side Curry. Outside Kuminga. Clock at 6. From the arc. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 42 in the game.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Banton. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Henderson against Curry. Fires from deep. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Here's Banton. Pass to Klingen. Lets the 3 fly. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson Davis is screen.
2 minutes.
The kick out, Curry. And here's Payton. Kuminga with a screen on Grant. Fires for 3. Curry, no good. Blazers trail by 7. Batten on the wing. And there's the screen. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry from downtown. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Curry from deep three-point land. And the Warriors with another 3.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Warriors.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Benton gets the 3 ball to go. Here's Payton. Pass to Heel. A deep 3. Williams grabs the board. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Portland ball. Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the 4th. And so it's Golden State winning this one.
And that's
it. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.